Yes, billionaire internet citizens, welcome. And this is the challenge day one. Welcome. Yeah, for real. I decided to take this challenge. Yeah, in fact, there should be a reason for everything we do, right? Yeah, there is an obvious reason for everything we do. So you already are aware of what is going on, right? This book prompted the challenge. Okay, this prompted the challenge. I needed to really, because I see that Nigerians don't have time. They are busy. Everybody's busy, right? So and nobody has the time or chance to read the book. So I definitely authored this book and just to really explain things on how everybody could really tap into using just 60 days and challenging themselves in 60 days with QR codes for them to be able to do things for themselves. Okay, with QR code and everything on it, yet they couldn't, right? So if you look at at the end of the book, at this part of the book, okay, it shows actually the line and line of action that they should take and writing them down in accordance to the days, day 1 to day 60. Okay, and then I forged ahead to make it up to 90 days in case there are other things that happen. But now I don't need 90 days. You don't need 90 days. Okay, that is the essence of this challenge. The challenge now is for you to take just 60 days of your time, 60 days, just 60 days, 1 hour or 2 hours or 5 hours, depending on you and your activities in a day, and depending on the goal you want to achieve at the end of the day. Because when we say you achieve 1 million, well, there is room for 2 million, there is room for 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, right? There is room for more. Okay, there is room for more. It depends on your personal action level and what you, because that is only what that will give you the other results other than the normal, like every other person. And yes, at the end of the challenge, you get to enjoy, okay, the very first person, in fact, the very first person to hit 1 million naira margin in this challenge, the very first person to hit 1 million in this challenge, you are going to have a brand new laptop from me and a one-on-one session, live physical one-on-one session, okay, right here in Lagos, because I am right here in Lagos for the purpose of this challenge. In fact, at the heart of Lagos. So we are going to do this at Lekki Phase 1 so that you are able to really tap into the surroundings and environment to leverage some things for yourself. Okay, now are we going to have a round table for every participant? Yes, 100%. You're going to have a round table for every participant that are part of this challenge. Everybody that is part of this challenge, you are going to definitely have a round table with me at the end of this challenge. Now, this is the day one of the challenge, and here is what you have to do. The only things you need to do today and nothing more. Okay, now this challenge is going to take you for the 1 straight week. Okay, now you are receiving this maybe on Friday. Okay, receiving on Friday. Now understand this, the day you are receiving it, 1 week of that day we will review and give you another challenge. Okay, so that means this particular challenge, you are going to go through it and get them done just within 1 week. And then according to the PDF file you received, which is the outline of the challenge, you already have seen that the very first week is for what? Content creation. Content creation is the very first week thing that we have to achieve, right? Content creation. So to start and get things done, the number one thing you have to do, because trust me, you can easily go ahead and get started and we are looking at the end result. Well, calm down, because at the end of the day, it is the beginning how solid our starting is, okay, the foundation, how strong the foundation is how the result of the house is going to be. Okay, how strong it's going to be. Okay, is wind going to blow it off or not? It starts from the foundation. So to put things right, if you were not part of the Zoom class we had on Sunday, like this last Sunday, good. Let me summarize by telling you one thing that you have to do related to this challenge. Number one, which is that one thing, is visualize, see, dream, visualize and create your purpose. Okay, visualize and create your purpose. Visualize and create your purpose. Now, what does this mean? You know, of course, we have set a goal. The goal is a certain amount at the end of 60 days, right? Of course, we all know this. But what will propel, like motivate you so strongly to knowing fully well that you have to do this and put this into your pattern of life in the next, it's just like trying to, you have not gymed for once and then you started to say, okay, I want to start gymming. Okay, it is going to be difficult from the very first week, very first day, right? I'm very sure about that. In fact, you're going to have some crumbs, some pain. Okay, now as much as you keep doing it, guess what? It becomes a lot easier and sweet to get done. All right. Now the same thing here. The very first thing you have to do is to visualize. Okay, like see the end from the beginning by doing one thing. Now, how do you do that? By the way, look at this. Today, from this moment, just leave your house. Tomorrow, if you're watching this at night, maybe tomorrow, right? Now you go ahead and really point what you want to buy, what you want to acquire in after this 60 days challenge. Okay, how? Now this is just about us creating our purpose, right? Now here's the thing. If you want to buy a land, okay, maybe in your area it costs far more than $1 million to acquire a land. Okay, go to your village, okay, or call somebody in your village, call agents in your locality and ask them how much for a property, how much for a landed property. Okay, I want to acquire one for myself. Okay, now you may have others already. You may already have one, or okay, good. Now here's the thing. You want to get at least 10 or 5, minimum of 5 agents to always give you a call, following you up, because they will. I know them, they will. They are going to follow you up and ask you, hey, about that this thing now. We are waiting for you. The owner wanted to do something with the money. That's why he's trying to sell this and that. You have to hurry. You have to hurry. Good. But just tell them in the next 60 days, I am going to get it done. So it might be 500K, it might be 350K, might be 700K, might be exactly the 1 million, right? So that's okay. Second of all, you can decide to say, by the way, if you say, I want to go and rent, I want to pay for my house rent, I want to attend my children to this and that, want to buy food, well, all these things, all those ones doesn't really move mountains, okay, at all. Nobody tells you, like, it's not something, even if you discuss it with your wife, okay, or girlfriend, at the end of the day, it's not something, nobody is going to hold you responsible, because at the end of the day, nobody is going to want to say, I'm waiting, okay, nobody. So, but if it's a landed property and you really called an agent, the agent, I am sure, is going to follow you up. And when they follow you up bumper to bumper, you will always remember that you have a challenge to fulfill in that particular day, in that particular week, and yes, in the month in view. Okay, so you need to visualize, okay, visualize and create a purpose. Visualize and create a purpose for this. Okay, now this is the only reason why sales, marketing, selling, this is the only reason why they work. I am telling you honestly, this is the only why they work. The only reason why somebody all of a sudden decides to, move his store from just 1 store to 5 stores, to 10 stores, to 20 stores, to 100 stores, is because the person knows the outcome of that, the reason for the outcome of that expansion is more income. More income. That is the reason why he is doing that. And he has already pointed out some stringent things. Probably he has made a move and got to his village or anywhere to start building a house little, putting up some stuff. And then you'll be looking at him saying, this person, he always come back and do something after 6 months. You don't know that he's planning his way up by visualizing and creating beforehand. Now I'm talking about people that actually get things done at the end of the day and not procrastinate or get money from someone and just pour it in a little bit, and then where it's rich, and then the next time you never see them again until they grow old. Well, that is not the same type of thing. So you need to visualize. I don't know what it might be. I just gave a landed property as an example. Okay, I don't know what yours could be. Look around you. It must be something that somebody else that don't know you that much should be able to pressure you on. It has to be business related. It has to be relationship related, so that somebody will hold you responsible for it. That is how to visualize and create goals that you can really achieve. So the very first thing you have to do here is to what? Create your goal. Create your goal by actually going to the street and getting a hold of the thing that you all want to buy, something you want to buy, something you want to acquire. Okay, the reason why I say landed property again is because I strongly believe it's something that will do what? Make you more money. Okay, after a while, right? It's called investment, right? Now, you can decide to go and look into keke, want to buy keke, group of keke, so that they'll be driving a particular street, group of bike, okay, so any of these things, these are something that, but when you go to places where they sell keke and bike, guess what? They are going to really tell you, maybe they are not going to follow you up. A lot of them are not going to follow you up because at the end of the day, they are busy people, okay, like you, all right, like me too, okay, they are busy people, right? So obviously, they might not go ahead and be calling you, but at least that is why you have to go there, maybe go to there 2-3 times, so that they begin to know your face. All right, they begin to know your face, the fact that you are truly in for this. Okay, so the reason why you have to go for maybe keke or something like that, because their price probably is around 500k, 400k, 600k, I don't know. So, but I think it's not up to $1 million, something of that nature. Okay, so, but if it's for something of a car, then you know that your game, you want to up your game beyond the activities of the challenge. Okay, you want to multiply it by 3, by 4, by 5. Now, because if you say you want to buy a car, okay, brand new car or Belgian vehicle of about 5 million, then you have to up your game and say, okay, I want to reach margin of 5 million or 10 million, and then for that reason, I'm going to where they sell cars to do this. But I don't want you to go beyond this 1 million for now. You can really visualize things and be better. Okay, I do know, but just give yourself at most 2, 3, at most 3 million. Okay, now the next thing in line. 1 minute. And now, the next thing in line is the content creation. But do not take this. I will review your challenge. Okay, I will review your challenge. I will ask you questions. We'll go through your challenge, what you have really done. Okay, please just allow me to do my stuff, right? Just allow me to do my stuff. Let's get to the end of this 60 days challenge, okay? Allow me to do my stuff because, yeah, it might not be all, but I'm going to make it fun as much as possible. Trust me. I'm going to make it fun as much as possible because, trust me, really, it's not really about, hustle or pulling off the ground because you are trying to sell online. No. Okay, not really at all. Okay, so now, here's the thing. Content creation. I'm going to show you the content I created this week. Okay, because I've already started. I told you that this is a challenge for me too. Okay, because I am really the person that is giving you what to do, right? So you are really challenging me first. Okay, I'm really the person first of all to do what I ask you to do. Obviously, right? Obviously. Now, to give you a lot other thing, in handy of things that you should understand. Okay, we went to get good vendors for you, deals. All right, this is ladies on the wares. Okay, went and did some graphical content stuff. Okay, look at that. There are many of them here, but not like this is just for one customer. That's 32, right? Look at them. Okay, just for one particular customer. Of course, those that they are, if you make your very first sale, this is what I'm going to take this particular one to send to your customer. All right, I'm going to be the person to go and deliver this one, or probably you can meet me there. We deliver it to a customer, and we have some fun. If you're the first person to make your very first sale, by the way, this one is extra. I'm trying to talk about, right? So, but the other deliveries, because this is the deal. I had a handshake with them. We had some time. We discussed some stuff and making sure that we get you the best deal. Just imagine, okay, the average they sell ladies underwear is within 1,300, 500 to 2,000 to 3,000 naira. Okay, they are G-string panties. They are cotton. I don't know. I began to learn about their names within where the person who was selling, right? The vendor, right? So the G-strings, the lace, the other form of it that is there. So they are going to directly ship it to your customers the day of your launch. Okay, everybody that got in, they are going to ship it to them. And by the way, this, all right, you are getting them for 18,000 naira in droppers. Okay, 18,000 naira in droppers. Now that does not include shipping, so just cross your mind and move it within 20,000 naira plus shipping. Okay, so because we don't know where the customer is going to be sent to, so we are doing nationwide delivery on this. Okay, so this is an information you should always have in mind and really be able to vibe your people, your prospects to becoming customers and always buy from you all the time. So we are really branding you in a big way. So I made sure I get you best deal ever. Now at the end of the day, these underwears are going to be shipped to every customer that buys from you and by the vendor themselves. Then the bike rider or the delivery company are going to now charge on delivery. Okay, so on delivery they are going to charge their 2K or 1.5, something of that nature, right? So just tell your customer they are going to pay on delivery, or you allow your own pricing, because your pricing is in your store is 26,000, right? So but that is so amazing. Even if you are selling it for 1,000 naira, 32 is 32,000. I mean, if you are selling 1K, lesser than what they sell in the street, all right, 32 copies of it is actually 32K. Of course, this is great deal. But 26 pieces of what you the 32 pieces of the underwears, but for men and women, by the way, the 32 pieces you are selling for 26,000 naira just on the day of your launch. And understand this, I had an agreement that we are going to ship these things within 1 week and 2 weeks, and that is why the company is giving you at this price. The vendors, this is the only reason they are giving at the price. After then, it's not going to be the same. It is not, please, it's good I tell you this so that you get it clearly. It's not going to be the same price of 18K for you to sell 26,000, so that your customers will be aware that this is not the normal price. Even if you are selling if you are selling one on your store, it's about 1,900, 1,500. So if they calculate that price to 32 pieces. It's of course a lot more than the 26,000 naira they are paying. Okay, so you are getting them best and best deal ever. So even for men underwears, if you know Hanes very well, how much they sell it in the street for a guy? Like, okay, far less than the 1,500 every other person is selling. You do this small mathematics. So, but understand this, that it is not going to be the same pricing. Okay, so now your 18,000 naira, the 18,000 naira you get it inside Droppers, and you pay directly to the vendor. You order it straight up from Droppers after a customer has paid. Now, if a customer pay via any means, okay, just know that that is what we are doing at this moment. That's what we are equally allowing this challenge. Everybody that is going for this challenge, will be able to receive pay on delivery, and as well receive instant cash on your website. Now, we equally made sure that we remove people that might fill a form of delivery and don't show up or want to pick up the item. So for that reason, we did some little bit of stuff so that people can choose amount they will pay, small amount they will pay on the site, and then physically they'll pay the chunk amount of the selling price of the item right on that day. Good. The content you have to create must look like mine. All right, you go to a store. That is the second thing. Now, after the visualizing and creating your purpose, right, the second thing, now you go to a store near you. Go and price, go to boutiques, please. Okay, go and price. If you don't actually know the price, now maybe you bought underwear. Of course, everybody wears an underwear, right? So maybe the time you bought yours was in January or even in December last year. Okay, maybe you bought a lot of number of it or whatsoever, right? But understand this. Go to boutique right now. This particular first challenge week, go to boutique and ask for the price. Ask for how much do you sell on the wares. Okay, ask for how much you sell on the wares, and then what is the quality of it. Trust me, the quality does matter. The one that for the men is that stretchy and kind of succulent material. Okay, not like shouty, scratchy or hard material. No, it looks like sweater. So it's a lot comfortable. Trust me, it is minimum of 3,500 naira in the street. Barest minimum. I'm talking about the particular material of the men Hanes underwear that you are going to offer to your customers. Okay, now when you get to the booth, ask for the person's opinion and be like, okay, I want to really sell. I want to buy to sell underwears. Okay, so I'm buying a very large quantity. So, but I would like to really, make a short video of about 5 minutes or 2 minutes, just to, tell my people that we are opening and launching so and so time. That's all I'm gonna do. And then once we are set, I'm gonna come back to get materials from you, right? And the person is gonna allow you. So now ask him, okay, how much do you sell on retail price as a customer? If I enter here now to buy one, how much do you sell? The person is gonna tell you the price. Okay, the person is gonna tell you the price. So obviously you are gonna understand the pricing and all those stuff if you want to. But the major thing here is for you to create a video content that you're going to use for your ads. Now, it must not show your face like it did on my own, okay? It must not show your face. It must not show your personal, okay? It must not show. So all you have to do is to make sure that you are really capturing and talking, all right? Capturing the scene, all right? The clothing, the environment of the store, and really taking ownership of the creation or the content and the environment. Take ownership. Be confident enough for people to understand for real this is the owner of the place. It doesn't cost you anything. They are not going to charge you for it. Nothing. In fact, if you have a specific place you normally buy your underwears and the rest of it, you can go straight to that place, okay, and tell them that you want to make a short video and because you want to start an underwear business. That is the first challenge. Now, let me take you to the overview of the system entirely set up for you, your LDS market, because I'm not going to show you the international market now. Of course, you already have seen it. Okay, you already have seen your international store, but for the LDS store, let me show you the flow of it. Okay, the flow of it from beginning to the end. So by the time you will be seeing this, it will be 8 days to launch. Okay, 8 days to launch. By the time you'll be watching this video, it will be 8 days to launch. Now, these that you are seeing here, okay, is what we call a squeeze lead page. Okay, a lead page, because this is where you will grab prospects and customers and leads. Data, right? Data we mean is their name, email address, phone number, so that you're able to call them, follow them up, because of course it is part of selling on the internet. Mail them, send them mails, etc. Okay, so now, and by the way, you're going to learn a lot of all those things just within this challenge too. And you know, if I'm actually going to charge you on training you on sales in this aspect, trust me, it's going to cost you a lot, because it is magical. I'm telling you, it is magical, as long as you practice them as they are. Okay, now here's the thing. Okay, this is the very first step. This is the very first step. It says we are launching on the 15th of August, luxury underwear home delivery. Get free underwear on launch day plus free delivery. Okay, maybe this particular headline might not be the same thing on your own. Okay, still the same. Okay, so now when they click on this get free sample, it's going to bring a pop-up. They quickly fill this form, and then they are going to receive a mail related to this pop-up. So now, okay, so it's just very much all about the lead form pop-up and the stuff, right? It's just all, okay? It's pretty much simple. That is, don't tell them stories. There's no much stories to tell. Now what we are going to do is this place of the countdown timer is a video that is going to come there, and that is your video. So you have to send me that video that you're going to create, the content you're going to create, the pictures you're going to snap, the stuff you're going to do. So we're going to update them on your site free of charge, right? So that's the process. Your very first week is content creation, and in those content you're going to be instructed on how to share them. It's just it. There's no two ways about it. Okay, share them on your timeline, your post, your environment. And as well, at this stage of free traffic, 100% organic traffic to your site, you can as well use influencers. Influencers are people that own groups on Facebook. Okay, especially groups on Facebook, they are not utilized very well. Groups on Facebook that are Nigerian groups, buy and sell groups, etc. Okay, very active groups. You can meet their owners and chat with them and tell them that you want to make a post related to your launch on so and so time. And if you are doing that, you have to do it fast. Okay, you have 9 days to launch, so you have to do it fast. So even if you do it just about 4 days to launch, trust me, if you do it well, it's going to help you a lot. Now, but within the time of 4 days to launch, I'm going to really instruct you very well, which is the next instruction, right? On really getting and making sure that you have good traction. I'm going to review people that really came to your site and how they came to your site and all those stuff. Maybe we'll have a live Zoom meeting at that particular next challenge. Okay. Now, after they fill this form, they are going to receive an email. That email is going to still tell them again to go and fill a form for delivery. Delivery means now address and all those, because the other time we didn't pick their address or information of address, because you don't want to make it lofty. You want to make it easy for them to quickly fill, so that there will be no much stuff or stress. All right. And then you probably want to make them to be active on the email, so that you get good open rate. This is another main thing, because if you allow them to just fill the form complete here, they are going to forget the fact that they are supposed to open an email. All right, I hope you are getting the secret, right? So you need to understand the fact that they have to open that email, so that your next messages you are going to be sending them, newsletters you're going to be sending them within this time of launch, they are going to be opening them. Okay, they are going to be opening those mails. It is very, very important. So that is why this process of them coming here to fill this next form for delivery information. So they're going to put their name, email address, phone number, delivery address, and the landmark address. And then they're going to choose size of their choice, and then they're going to choose the color. So the thing is that any color they choose, they are going to receive it, okay, according to what they choose. And then in most cases, these things come with so many colors, okay, because for goodness sake, it's 30 something pieces, okay, 32, it's a lot. Right? So look at this. This one is just sorry for ladies, but this is materials for sale, right? So this has about 5 colors. All right, there is white, there is red, there is black. Okay, I can count 3 colors here now. And then if I open another, and then this one that is here is not up to 32 now. This one is just about 4 or 5. Okay, that is one package inside one box. Okay, this one is lace. They call it lace, sexy lace. That's what they tagged it, sexy lace, ladies underwear, right? Now for the men's own, I didn't collect it direct, but this is exactly the packaging, the same packaging like this for the men. All right, it's the same. Okay, now let me open another. Okay, you can see this one is G-strings with so many colors: purple, yellow, black, white. Okay, anyways, now they choose color of their choice here, and then they move on to the next page. This is now the day of launch. This is what you will send to them on the day of launch. This is the mail. This is the link you are going to send to them on the day of launch. So I'm going to give you templates. Okay, templates you are going to copy and paste and edit, please. You don't just copy and paste. Okay, all right. So that it is unique or different from every other person, because nobody thinks like you think, of course. Now this is the day of the launch. They're going to pick item of their choice, and then they can pay on delivery. They can pay on delivery, or they can commit to pay instantly now on the page. So if they commit to pay and pay on delivery, it means that they are going to pay little amount, choosing any amount of their choice. Look at the Flutterwave page that pops up. So they are going to pay any amount of their choice. They just fill this form, okay, and then choose an amount of their choice. Maybe they say, okay, I want to pay 500 naira. Okay, they just put the 500 naira here. So it's going to just quickly allow me to pay 500 naira. Okay, so in so saying, the 500 naira or the amount paid will now give this guy or the lady the opportunity to pay on delivery. Okay, so I'll be able to now pay 500 naira by putting my card, or paying in other means possible right here. Okay, so now the next thing here is if they are paying the complete money. Now if they pay the complete money, okay, I'm equally doing this for them. Okay, this is special, trust me. Again, anybody who is paying online, just online, to encourage payment of online, complete payment on online, okay, we are still going to give them one extra gift plus the one free one that they are getting as sample. People that are paying on delivery, they are going to still get one sample for free, by the way. But people that pay online are going to get one extra gift. It can be nightwear, it can be waist trainer. I've already prepared that and talk with the vendor, okay, on that. So it can only be one. There's one bob short kind of, okay, ladies. They has red and stuff like that. I think if I have it, I think I snap picture of that in the store, something like that. So I'm going to see if I can put it within this video. Okay, now if they pay, they're going to get one of all those things for free of charge, delivered to them equally with their 32. This deal for you, holding this deal up for you, so that you will make your money enough within the time. So if you are getting this thing for 18,000 naira in droppers, okay, so that means that you are making how much? 8k, right? How much is that? That's 8,000. So now you might spend 2,000 naira on advert or 3,000 on advert and make 5,000 naira profit. But at the end of the day, we are looking at 5k profit margin within the lines of this promotion. So you make about 100 sales, 200 sales, 300 sales, 500 sales. Is up to you. So you should be able to make 1,000 sales depending on the number of leads you bring in. And even you yourself can go ahead and order from yourself, from your store, to see if these things will be delivered by this vendor to your doorstep. Okay, so I already said this. The very first person to actually get buy this to make the very first sale, the very first sale. Okay, any entrepreneur or BIC that first make his first sale is going to receive this item. This one that I purchased, I paid for them, right? This one that I purchased, I'm going to send them myself to you. Okay, so that, or I'm going to send it to your customer directly. So if you yourself wants to buy as a sample, you're a guy, you're a man, you're a lady, you want to buy as a sample and you're part of this challenge, good, go ahead. If you're in Lagos, within Lagos, and you're buying right now, I am in Lagos right here. I'm in phase 1. I'm going to be able to meet you at phase 1, and then I'm going to give you the item because I bought this one myself. This wrapping, everything you are seeing here. So I'm going to give it to you. Okay. You are buying, by the way, for 18,000. There will be no shipping cost. I'm going to bring it myself. You're going to come meet me. We talk, we discuss, and then you see the item. By the way, if it's your customer that is buying it, of course, we're going to still deliver. I am going to still deliver it like that myself, because this is the only reason why I'm here, for this purpose. I'm here just for this thing, to be able to get things done. I close down a lot of things. I'm not in my office doing some stuff, like seriously, okay, just to make sure that you really make your very first 1 million in 60 days. Okay, I hope you enjoy this. Now, there's one big thing that you're going to see right now. Okay, please don't use, I say this in the time of the what is it called, Zoom class. Of course, I say something of this nature, that you should leave church and other stuff, what is it called, religion, off your business. Leave religion off your business, completely off your business. Okay, so for that reason, don't really, this is business for you. Okay, people can sell a knife that they use in the kitchen, and at the end of the day, somebody used a knife from the kitchen to kill somebody, obviously, right? So does that mean that kitchen knife was really prepared? The person who prepared and built the kitchen knife has done something terrible? No, the person have not done anything bad. Okay, so you at this upsell page, this is an upsell. Once somebody buy anything, they buy, once they buy, whether they pay this small one 500 naira to pay on delivery, or they pay this particular one of a complete money, they're going to be redirected to your upsell page like this. And guess what? It is lingerie, or lingere. I don't know how to pronounce that. I mean, vibrators for ladies and men. Anyways, okay, but this is just what is here. Okay, based on the market trend, based on the weather, the condition, the situations at hand, comes the products that you sell. All right, this is what I consider. There's not like hot selling product. It's how you sell them and what is demanding, what is demandable within the time of sales, the demand with the time of the time. Okay, that is why this. Okay, so we went ahead to create this stuff, of course, even get videos to back up the fact that yes, ladies really use this. Come on, a lot of ladies use this, of course, trust me. Now there is a lot of good side of this. Okay, I've equally interviewed 1 or 2 persons, even where I bought the shops I went to, the places, the vendor places we went to, okay, for the dildos and the stuff. So we ask questions. A lot of ladies we meet, even ladies on the street, we ask them, okay, have you ever used dildos? Of course, only one person was able to tell us yes, and it equally helps her in her marriage. You know, I was shocked when I heard that, because I was trying to understand, okay, how do you mean? It says that, okay, naturally that you stress, that men are actually very like, it takes a lot of strength from a man to make a woman really ejaculate. Okay, something like that. So it takes a lot of strength for a woman to ejaculate. It takes a lot of strength from a man for a woman to ejaculate. And then within this time of taking this strength, except the man took some kind of enhancement, but in most cases he wouldn't want to. Okay, so and then even if the person does that, it's not on your wife and okay, or a girlfriend that you have always been with for a long time, something of that nature. So, but at the end of the day, she said that if this that when she uses this thing, that it helps her, you know, make her, reduce the chances. I don't know how she puts it again, but reduce the chances of her coming farther. If you take her like 30 minutes to come or to 30 minutes to ejaculate, it's going to now take her around 10 minutes. I'm going naughty now. Sorry. Okay, fine. So obviously, she said it helps her in a marriage, and the husband is very happy every time that she actually ejaculates. So the man feels a lot like a man, all right, or feels a lot that he's great in this thing. Okay, so obviously, and the man knows that she's using dildos, of course. So they actually have it on their bed when they're actually playing and all those stuff. Okay, so obviously, and of course, it equally helps to avoid some STDs, okay, like they call it STDs. So there's a lot of good purposes for this. Okay, so dildos does not really stop a woman from needing a man, according to her. Okay, so like it's just the beginning part. You will always want that cuddling, always want that real thing. They will always want the real thing, of course. So it is not really about really, taking women that use this. According to the research I made, they say that almost 80% of women that use it are married and happily married, and they have good, okay, love making with their spouses or husbands, okay, or husband, okay, obviously. So there is a lot of benefit to this, of course, but I don't want to equally encourage somebody that is not doing it to go up and doing, of course, no. But understand this is why you have to be confident in what you are selling, the fact that you are really solving a problem. Okay, so instead of people going out there for pregnancy, because of course the body no be firewood, like they say, of course, okay, body it no be firewood. No matter how it is no matter how churchy we are in this nation called Nigeria, you can't imagine the level at which people use this thing called dildos, for ladies, and even for men in terms of their masturbation machine like this one. Okay, so you can't imagine the number of people that use this. It is so. The woman was telling me a story. Okay, I was there with my team. She was telling me a story of number of sales. Even as we are there, people are trooping in to buy and placing order for delivery. Okay, so now you are solving a lot of problems, because women will not want to. A lot of them are not going to willingly go to those places to buy. They will look around the environment and look, because they don't want people to begin to suspect them. You come and park a car or come and pass by and then go backyard. Someone will see you passing by to go and buy dildo, because the shops where they sell these things, they don't hide. They put banners and other stuff, right? So it's not against the law. By nature, of course, it's not against Nigerian constitution. It's not against any law to use dildos. Of course, it's not. So now, as it is, we have a lot of videos here loaded for ladies on how to use them. Of course, this is what other ladies. So I'm not playing any of them. You can go ahead and visit your own link. So your own link, your website.com/special dash lingerie. This is where you are able to see your upsell page. It's not meant for you to go and see, all right? So, but it's meant for it to bring a lot of money for you. Trust me. Now, these lingeries you are making about 10,000, 14,000 on these items actually. Like this one of about 38,400, you are making about 15,000 to 20,000 on this particular one. You are making about 10,000 on this one. So all these things bring cool cash for you. You can go to Droppers and check the exact prices on Droppers. Okay, check the exact price on inside Droppers dashboard under LDS, and check the exact prices of all these things to see how much you are making per sale based on the prices that are here. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. This is your first challenge. Summary of your first challenge. Number one, the very first challenge is for you to visualize and create the purpose, the essence of this challenge. go and say that you want to buy something tangible enough, and it has to be something of investment. Again, it's obvious. It's so what funny, because this is how the rich actually live their life. They move from buying one to buying another one in terms of investment, not something that will enter their mouth or let them look all great. No. Okay, I move from one investment to another. That's it. Probably when I clock 40 and clock 50, all right, when I clock 50, 45 to 50, I will forget about investment, because now by that time my investments are paying for my bills. Okay, my investment are paying for my bills. Now let me tell you, I took the same challenge with you the same way. Immediately I entered Lagos, I've already contacted great and good number of agents for properties. I went to Ibejuleki, I went to phase 1 environment, okay, and then I went to Aja environment. I look at all those places, I look at properties, and then I have one and sign a deal with them. In fact, I signed a deal with them to show you how serious. Now I don't have the full money for it. Of course, I don't even have up to 10% of the money for it. So, but I signed a deal with them. I'm not going to talk about that deal right now until you actually achieve this 1 million naira mark. The round table, we are going to talk about it. I'm going to equally take it to the property, and then you see what I did. Okay, not for you to do, of course, but you're going to see what I did on that day. This is a promise, of course, and you're going to see it at the end of this challenge. There's a lot of value here for you. Trust me, a lot of value for you. So yes, this is your upsell. You're going to enjoy selling and making more money at the back end of this, and go ahead and focus on getting customers to come, visitors to come visit your website. Let people come and visit and fill this first form, this landing page form. This your website homepage. This your website homepage. Let it be what people, which is your subdomain, please. Your own could be great.yourwebsite.com. It could be special.yourwebsite.com. We already sent you. It's going to look exactly like this almost, okay? Now, people have to hurriedly come to this website to visit and wait for the day of launch, waiting for you. Save their numbers. Let them fill the form. Follow them up and make sure that they come. Okay, so you're going to learn how to really close sales and really make cool cash for yourself. A lot of cash for yourself. But you need the persons to come at the front. Do your own due diligence. At the very first front page, let you have at least 1,000 people waiting before the day of your launch. That is where you will have good number of persons on the launch. You should make it at least 100 sales on just the day of the launch. And that day is going to be amazing. Whether it's pay on delivery, whether it's instant payment they paid on the site, anyone is still the sale. Okay? The vendor is going to be alerted, and they're going to deliver as breeze. Okay? I hope you enjoy this, and please go ahead and fulfill your own. And of course, there is no other thing left for it at your own end. I have tested everything. You can test the process too. You can test the process. Okay, you can go ahead and test the process, filling the forms and making sure that you receive a mail. Okay, test the entire process. But in every store we created, I have tested almost all of them. So you have to go ahead and test too, and making sure that things. Okay, if you want to. Okay, on the one of pay on delivery, all right, you can put just 100 naira or 500 naira to pay yourself to see how things unfold up over there. Okay, stay strong. This is the Genius, and I will see you in the next challenge, which is next week, for you to receive your second challenge.